Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How did everyone sleep last night? Um, I slept well. Um, Thankful to the Heavenly Father for seeing another day. It's Sunday, people, but it's a bit gloomy over here. Outside is nice. I didn't look at the temperature, but it's okay. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna be long on this video. But I just wanted to give you all a big shout out from Orlando, Florida. And yeah, it's really unique to see what is going on in Jamaica. You know, um, a lot of the YouTubers and other people, they are preparing their meals like we used to do. I don't know about all of you, back in the days, back in the days when people didn't really have stoves and refrigerators and that kind of stuff. They cooked their meals on the outside, even under the shed. They had their pots and pans. No electricity or gas was used. They got pieces of wood and, they light a match or a light piece of paper and take it and put it to the wood, and then you get the flames, and then they have a metal piece where they sit the pots on, or they'll get some rocks, nice size rocks, maybe 3 or 4, and they will put their pots on that. And they would take their food stuff, the ground provision, they meat and stuff. They would season it, wash it, season it. And that is what these people are doing in Jamaica. I watch a lot of the videos on YouTube, not just YouTubers. And, you know, um, I think that is one of the greatest things, because some people are not fortunate to have the utilities that a lot of us have. So, they make do with what they have, or what they know, and they used it throughout the years. Um, I watch Kalaz TV in Jamaica. He does it, but he has his utilities at home and stuff like that. But that's what he does on his channel. He loved doing that. And his sister Natalie, I believe her channel is Natalie Lifestyle. You can subscribe to her channel. Natalie and others, I watched her prepare Christmas meal, and they didn't go all the way out like how many people, especially Americans, they didn't take their money and go splashing it all over the place, buying this and buying that. And I don't know how inside of her house look or whatever, or even if she had a Christmas tree, but her and her friends, family, some of them, they sat outside in front of the house. I don't even know if she lived at that house. And they showed us how they prepared their Christmas meal. And they ate first, and then, they took some of the food and give to the homeless. They went, I guess, downtown And, they were sharing out food to the homeless. And that was a wonderful thing. How many people think of doing things like that? How many people? I know Kalaz TV does that, him and his team, but in actuality, how many people went out of their way making food or anything and give out to the homeless? Tell me about that. I know they have the Salvation Army and all these different places that give food. The homeless can go there and eat and stuff like that. But in actuality, how many people, all that meal they were making, setting up their tables and everything for family and friends, how many of you actually took some of that food and put it aside and actually drove out there looking for someone that's not in need and gave them some food? You tell me, because I can count on my 10 fingers, not many did. Because you know why? A lot of people are selfish. All they think about is themselves, their family, their friends. They don't care about nothing else. They only feel that way when the shoe is on the other foot. And that's terrible. That is real terrible. It's sad, to be honest. I watch year after year how people go out there and they spend their money. They buy all this stuff for Christmas and Thanksgiving. Oh my God, it could spin your head. The amount of food that they buy just to cook for this one particular day. And the amount of food that's left over and is thrown in the garbage. I could imagine, because I've seen the grocery stores, forget about it. The grocery stores be packed. You would swear that we're having some kind of emergency where there's not going to be no food for a long period of time. But when it's time for a hurricane or something, and they give out warnings telling people to go do their little shopping, pick up their water, pick up this, pick up that. Yeah, some people go overboard buying the water and stuff like that. But a lot of people don't go out to the store. A lot of people don't go out and get their stuff. They might pick up a few this and a few that. They just sit around and wait for the last minute. And then when the storm actually hits and the stores are closed now, that's when they running around like a chicken with their head cut off. The same way y'all could do that. Why don't y'all do that when holiday time comes, especially Christmas and Thanksgiving? Why don't y'all hold on to some of your money, pay some bills or something, instead of running into the grocery stores or the department stores, buying up all these gifts, all this food stuff and everything. And there's a lot of people that buy a Christmas tree every year. Christmas trees are getting really expensive. For real. Some people keep the fake ones because they don't have to spend money doing that. But a lot of people, they go out there and they'll buy a Christmas tree every year. It's only for one day, people. One day. A lot of them like to buy the real trees, you smell the pine, but the tree don't last for long. Some people, they decorate their houses, and the next 2 days, because I saw this, they start taking down the decorations, the towels, the shower curtains, the mat, the kitchen towels, all that kind of stuff. What's the point of putting it up for Christmas and then you taking it down the next 2 days? That's your choice, but that's a lot of energy wasted. Why don't you just leave the shit, excuse me, until New Year pop in and then take it down? That makes more sense. Another thing, I was always I was always taught you clean your house before the holidays come in. Well, I clean mine every day, but I don't know about some people because some folks don't clean at all. Some folks are nasty. But I was told, you clean your house before the holidays, and especially New Year's, you make sure you do a real cleaning, because it's a new year coming in. And that is a habit that a lot of people have. They do that every year, which is not bad. You're cleaning out the old and you're bringing in the new. But I don't know. And another thing, I see people, they buy, those towels that you put on the stove, like a dish rag or something. I know this is their choice or their business or whatever. But why waste 3 towels just to put on the stove? Why don't you just put 1? That makes more sense. 3. You're not even using all 3. You're just putting it there for decoration. To me, that is a waste. Just put 1. It looks better with the 1. 3? That doesn't make no damn sense at all. Then I know a lot of people, they buy extra stuff because they undecided of how they're going to set up their arrangement for Christmas or Thanksgiving. So then they decide they're not going to use it. So they say they'll use it the next year or even give it away. People waste a lot of money. Oh my God, they waste a lot of money when the holidays come. Lord have mercy. But what can I say? There's a lot of people around the world that don't have all that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have enough money to buy this and buy that, Maybe some of you need to look at YouTube, watch them channels, and start donating some money or some toys or some clothes or whatever to a lot of these folks in different places like Jamaica, Haiti, Trinidad, Barbados, if you want to do Barbados. Well, Barbados look like they're doing very well to me, but a little bit don't hurt. And a lot of the other places that is really poverty stricken real bad, I'm dead serious. But or even here in the United States, because even though they have a lot of stuff here, there's a lot of people here that don't have much. There's a lot of people that get up in the morning, don't have nothing to eat. Go to bed at night, don't have nothing to eat. They can't afford to pay their rent. They can't afford to pay their bills. There's a lot of people here, especially in the United States. They don't have a lot. They don't. Some don't have nothing, to be honest with you. And not just in the United States, in Hawaii, England. I be watching YouTube, and a lot of these places, I'm so shocked to even see and hear the things that go on there, because I never thought that they had it like a lot of places. I never thought that. To be honest with you, until I started watching YouTube, I started seeing the whole damn world is like in a big circle. Don't you know how a circle is? It's just a circle. That's how the everything looks. and things are getting worse. And 2025 is supposed to get even worse. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my God, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Well, me personally, I don't take my money and go spending like a crazy woman buying all this Christmas stuff and Thanksgiving stuff, Easter stuff, none of that stuff. I don't do any of that. When I used to buy stuff for Christmas, you know, when my siblings and my daughter were younger, I didn't spend a lot of money. I made sure we had a little Christmas. Well, we kept the Christmas tree year after year, believe it or not. We used the same decorations, just that we decorated it different because everyone took a chance. Nobody wanted to put it up, but once it's put up, everybody is putting their own idea to it. You know, they take what you put on and they'll put theirs on. But as far as the food and stuff, you know, my mother, she made sure she had a ham. She would buy a ham. We wasn't really crazy about the turkey. But Thanksgiving, you know, she'll get a turkey and stuff, but we weren't really crazy about that. But my mother, you know, she'd get a ham and she'll have chicken, you know, the regular stuff. And she'll cook, or we'll cook, you know. We didn't go all the way out doing all of that foolishness. That's what I call it, foolishness. Spending extra. Because a lot of that food goes to waste. Excuse me. A lot of people don't eat leftovers. And leftovers to me taste better than when it first cooked. Seriously. I heard that from a lot of people. But they have some people that don't eat leftovers. And here in the United States and probably other places, a lot of people like to take their money and buy food on the outside or order stuff. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff is getting expensive, people. I don't know how people could do that every day. Ordering food or jumping in their car and running out and buying food. That stuff costs, you know, that stuff adds up. Seriously. And then it's not healthy for you anyway. That's why a lot of folks is walking around here with all sorts of stomach problems, all sorts of different kind of problems. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't take the time to make a proper meal in their house. I know some don't have the necessities to do it, but those that can do it don't do it. And that's how they end up with all this different stuff going on in their body and stuff like that. A lot of people don't eat fruits. A lot of people don't eat vegetables. They don't buy these things and get it. You know what I'm saying? And those that have it around them, you know, like in the islands or even here in Florida or wherever, you know, that they have the trees in their yard that the stuff come out. They don't even take time and go out there and pick the fruit, wash it off and eat it. They'll let the fruit drop underground, spoil. You know, that's what they do. A lot of people, I don't know, a lot of people don't like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. And these are things that's really good for your body. I really don't know. A lot of people, they love drinking a lot of sodas and stuff. Sodas are not good for you, people. They've been saying this for the longest. Sodas are not good for you, but people still be pumping that stuff in their system. And a lot of those energy drinks too, you have to Google it. A lot of them are not good for you either. But people swear on it. What can I say? Water is good for you, but not too much of it. You have to drink it accordingly. You can't just sit up there and drink a whole gallon of water and think that you're going to be fine. You're not. You're going to be sick. They say eight glasses a day. I don't even think 8 glasses is a lot. I don't even think 8 glasses. I think 8 glasses is a bit too much. Because some people cannot drink water like that. Just drink it accordingly. I'm dead serious. And a lot of these bottled waters that they selling, Google them, they're saying a lot of them are not good to drink. Especially a lot that is in a plastic bottles and stuff like that. I I buy bottled water, but I have a filter on my tap and I use tap water. That's what I do. I keep bottled water in case if someone comes by my house and they want some water, because a lot of people don't like to drink tap water. But tap water is the best water, people. And I was told this by many elders. Tap water is the best water. Seriously. I know in some places the tap water is not good, but in a lot of places the tap water is good. And what would you do if you didn't have any money to buy bottled water? You would take your butt and put your hand under that tap or get a glass and you would catch some water and drink it. So, if bottled waters wasn't in style, people wouldn't be drinking bottled water. To be quite frank, they wouldn't be. I'm not trying to tell y'all not to buy bottled water or whatever. You can spend your money however, but I'm just giving y'all the little facts here. Seriously. And for me, for Christmas, I did not go out there shopping, buying a whole bunch of groceries. I didn't even go shopping, period. The food that I had in my house was enough. So I ate from what I had in my house. I made a little something. I didn't get up wee hours in the morning baking this and baking that. I didn't do none of that. I didn't have no turkey, no ham, nothing like that. I didn't want none of those things. I ate regular. Seriously, that's what I did. And some people that don't have money, they eat regular. So I don't know why those that have a little money, they run out there trying to act like they big time when they know that they not, just for this one day. People, y'all have to stop doing all this foolishness, because that's what it is, foolishness. Yep. We soon gonna have what is it, Valentine's Day coming up. Guess what? People gonna be running in the stores like fools, buying this and buying that, for their loved ones, for their honey or somebody else's man or a woman or something like that. They just gonna be going buck wild with this stuff. That's another holiday that they go crazy over to. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't do all of that. I just can't. I was just never into it. I don't have the time or the day. It's all right. But that's the day where everybody go out there. Well, not a lot, but people go out there and buy flowers and stuff like that. All year long, they don't ever buy flowers. Treat yourself sometimes. Buy yourself some flowers and put them in your house. You know what I'm saying? Or get a plant. Plant give out oxygen. That's good to keep in your house, in case those of you that don't know that. But a lot of people don't have the thumb, that growing thumb, so they get fake plants. But fake plants, that's a waste of money. But if that's what you're into, more power to you. Mr. Hustle, you need to use the bathroom. I'm not gonna be out here all day with you. Oh boy, this dog is something else. He's too much. I guess he's homesick. His parents will be home soon. My granddaughters. Yeah. My daughter texts me, asking me how he's doing. So I text her back. I just saw the text. She texted yesterday. So I told her he's doing fine. He's doing good. Yep. So, you know, people is getting ready to go out to church and stuff like that. The church pantry, the church where the pantry is held, you know, they already have their service and stuff. You know, they have several services throughout the day. I saw the cars lined up, and this van just came to pick somebody up. You know, Ebenezer. You know, my church is in my house. You know, so when I go back upstairs, you know, I will rejoice to the Lord. I rejoiced a little bit this morning, you know, praying and stuff. So I will finish rejoicing. You know, I'm not a religious fanatic. Don't get it. Don't get it wrong. But you know, I do believe in the Almighty, the Creator. You know, He's who the Spirit get us up in the morning, put us to bed at night. You know, provide for us. You know. And I'm not saying provide for us. He actually get up and put the stuff right there. And you don't, you know, you have to get up and go out and work however you make your money. That's what I'm talking about, provided for us. Because he give you the strength to go out there and work, make an honest dollar. Some people don't make an honest dollar, but whatever, he provide for us. You know, that's what I'm talking about. It's a slight breeze, but you know the water from the water fountain, you see both of them is on, and the ducks are swimming in the water. The water, you know, is coming over this side. I can feel it landing on my face and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm going to end my video right now. Have a blessed day. And be careful out there. Stay warm. Stay safe. Eat something warm or hot, not to burn your mouth. Keep smiling. Keep shining. Dionne Warwick's words. Peace.